Hey, so I wanted to post a really quick update video because it's been a very long time since I have. So I apologize for that. If I can hopefully remember everything from the last update video, I had my PICC line taken out. Yay, no more PICC line. January 6th. They just came to the house, took it out. It was painless. It was fine. And I went back to work and everything was great after that. It is now the beginning of June. And I'm about 7 pounds away from being able to say that I've lost 100 pounds, which is huge for me. It's been 7 months since my surgery. It'll be 8 months on the 18th. So to be able to say that I'm close to losing 100 pounds is huge. And I'm very grateful for essentially the second chance at life. Once I reach that milestone, I'll only be about 70 pounds away from the surgeon's goal of me being at 160 pounds. My own personal goal was to be 180 pounds. So I think I'm just going to kind of gauge between the 160 and 180 and go with what kind of feels right for me. I'm not looking to be a certain clothing size or anything like that. I just want to be healthy. So I'm just going to gauge what weight I go for based on how I'm feeling. Speaking of pant sizes, I started this journey at a size 26 and I'm now at a size 24. So despite almost losing 100 pounds, I haven't really gone down any pant sizes, which is a little depressing. I, again, am trying not to go off of, size and things like that. I'm just trying to go off of how I feel and my health. So that's just kind of what I'm trying to focus on. I've had a few episodes of what they refer to as dumping syndrome. I believe with both instances it involved rice. Rice and my body do not mix. It swells so much in your stomach. So I completely avoid rice. Other than that, I'm tracking my calories. I'm tracking my water intake and working on portion control, and that seems to be working best for me. I don't do a whole lot of exercise. I definitely need to work on exercising more. I just this week started climbing 3 flights of stairs a day, which really doesn't sound like a lot, but it is for me. 1 second. I had to sneeze, I'm sorry. So yeah, 3 flights of stairs is good for me. I'm able to do it, but there's some difficulty with it. So I go down 3 flights and then up 3 flights 5 times a week at least. So I just started that this week. I'm hoping that'll help tone up my legs, my bum, and help get the heart beating. And then as I kind of get used to that, or it becomes easier, I will add more flights. So the biggest probably the biggest change since my last update is I had my gallbladder removed. I went to visit my family in Washington State the end of April. I came home with an ear infection. And I went back to work, and I was back at work for like a day and a half. And then that weekend I woke up and was in so much pain. I went into the emergency room. Long story short, I had 15 stones measuring about 1 centimeter each, which the doctor said was about the size of your thumb. I was very inflamed, so they had to do a 4th incision laparoscopically to remove it and widen the incision to pull the gallbladder out. So it was a very hard recovery. That was taken out on May 6th. So, that is probably the biggest change since my last update, is that my gallbladder is now removed. So hopefully, crossing my fingers, I'm good to just enjoy the rest of this progress and this journey. I haven't really been able to enjoy it since the surgery itself. With the surgery and then recovering, and then the stomach inflammation, and then things were pretty good, and then I got the gallbladder issue. So I'm hoping that everything going forward is much more smooth and I'm able to enjoy it. The biggest body changes that I'm noticing is obviously my face and my chest. I've heard comments that my hands are thinner. That's interesting to me. I'm starting to experience or notice some, I think they refer to it as the apron, some sagging skin in my stomach area, which is normal. I've had one skin rash since the surgery, which I have to document and go into the doctor, because if there's enough of a problem with that, medical insurance will cover the skin removal. Otherwise, it's considered cosmetic. So yeah, I mean, I've got starting to experience like the sagging, or not, I shouldn't say experience, because I've always had the issue, but I'm starting to notice the excessive, I don't really know how excessive it is, but I'm starting to notice that there's, an apron there. And, the rash. So, I mean, things are going well. I'm happy with the progress. I've got such a great support team with me. People are commenting on the things that they're noticing, which is great. My nephew, when I went out to see him, said to me, Auntie, why don't you look like yourself? And so it's been good. Going forward, I have an eye appointment to make sure my prescription hasn't changed. I have a dental appointment to fix my cavity, and I'm going to look into getting veneers now that the surgery is done. They weren't going to do any dental work until after the surgery. I don't know why. So we can start proceeding with that. And then I have an appointment to see my sleep doctor. I have sleep apnea, and since losing almost 100 pounds, the pressure just putting the mask on at night is too much that I can't even put it on. I can't even wear it. So I am pretty sure that I still have sleep apnea. I don't think that I'm cured at this point of that. I don't know if I ever will be. I'm about the weight that I was when I was first diagnosed with it, so I know that I probably still have it, but I need to get my machine recalibrated for the pressure. So that's that. I see my weight loss doctor now once every 6 months. So I don't believe my next appointment is until at my 1 year mark, which is in October. So hopefully I will remember to update before then. I'm really kind of upset with myself because I wanted to do monthly updates, and I haven't. Even though I've been out on short-term disability for a large portion of this time, I've just been so preoccupied and I forget to update. So I am sorry for that. Things are going great. If you have any questions about the procedure or life following up to it or anything like that, there's no question that's off limits. I'm kind of an open book, and I've received so much amazing support for myself on this journey that I want to pay it forward to somebody else going through it. So everybody is different. Everybody has a different story. Everybody has a different reason for doing the surgery. But even with all the setbacks that I've had, and as minor as they've been, in my opinion, even with all the setbacks that I've had, I would not make a different decision today. I would still 1000% get the surgery. Again, it's given me a second chance at life, and I feel so great. The number on the scale doesn't define who you are. It's nice to be able to say I'm 100 pounds lighter than I was before, but just being able to feel as good as I feel is what makes it all worthwhile for me. So, all right, thanks for watching, everybody, and be happy, enjoy life. You only get one, and love each other, and I will see you all hopefully again soon. I apologize for the acne. Acne. Okay, bye guys.